Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the prompt vlog number 3. So far in number 1 we've had a 5-star book. So far in number 2 we had 2 DNFs. Here we are in number 3. Let's find out what's next in store. So this time is Chris's turn again. So I have just gotten an email or a text message with a little email link in it because I'm on Apple and she's on Android and they don't talk to each other very well. I can send her videos without it being a problem, but when she sends me videos, they come out tiny and grainy. So we have to send them through a special link in order to get them. Please disregard this piece of hair. It will not stay where I put it. So we're just going to pretend that it's not there. Okay, if I hold my head like this. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and watch the prompt and I will screen share it for you so that you guys can see it and we will go from there.
Okay, here we go. Next prompt. Let's see. Do you want to pick one for us? Here, Garrick will pick it.
Multi-ethnic inspired.
Multi-ethnic inspired. I don't know. I don't remember what I meant with that.
Okay, so we had multi-ethnic book. And I'm like, what does that mean? What is multi-ethnic book even? What is that? What is that? And she's like, well, how about we go with multicultural? It's probably what I meant when I wrote multi-ethnic. So she also sent me a list of the best multicultural YA books. So let's look through here and see if we can get some inspiration on what this is or all that stuff. Okay. So I want to read Woven and Moonlight. That is definitely something that's on the list of books I want to read, but I don't currently have it. So we're going to put a pin in that one. Black Enough, Elosa, Elodos. How do you say that? I'm not sure how you say that one. Also a book that I wanted to read. Never even heard of some of these. I do have The Flame. We Hunt the Flame. So there's one possibility. Charming as a Verb. I'm broke. Hearts Unbroken. I'm not seeing a ton of books that I have because I don't like a lot of short story collections. I do have a few, but I'm not a big fan of them. And so a lot of these are short story collections and I'm definitely, or at least a couple of them, the ones I recognize are. I do want to read Felix Ever After. That is definitely a book I want to read. Also a book I don't have yet. The Henna Wars is brand new. That one looks really cute. Oops. Forest of Souls. I have not heard of a lot of these books. I want to read this one so bad, but again, I don't have it. Girl Serpent Thorns, what I want to read. The Black Flamingo is supposed to be really good. I've heard really bad things about Cinderella is Dead. I know that it's a female. I know that it's a black main character, but I've heard terrible things about the story. Oh, 10 Things I Hate About Pinky. I have a couple of Sun Jin Min books, and I do for sure have one that I have not read yet. That actually sounds like something that I would probably be a really good one to read. A Song Below Water, I've kind of kept my eye on that one, but I haven't gotten it yet. The Song of Wreath and Ruin. I looked at this book, but I don't know if I've bought it yet. Let's see, there's a few more in here that I recognize and a lot more that I don't. Oh, I love Clap When You Land. I love Elizabeth Acevedo, period. I have read both of her poem books, so Clap When You Land and what was the other one? I haven't read A Fire on High yet. I have the audiobook for it, but I don't have the physical book for it. And I actually want to get the physical book for it because it looks really good. Okay, I have Ray Bear. I have that one on audio. The Black Kids I don't have, but I've heard of it. There's quite a few in here that I have heard of, but I don't have, or I want to get, I just haven't gotten yet. Like I heard Grown is really good. I do have Legendborn. Let's just be real here. I don't buy books a lot right now, and a lot of these are new releases, and unless it comes in my book box, which I have Alcrate, and I have it for my daughter because I've kind of grown out of a lot of the little knickknacks and stuff inside and some of the books, but she loves them, and so we keep getting them because she loves them. And Legendborn was one of the ones that we got on there. I'm just not as, I don't read YA as much. Oh, Long Way Down, that book was so sad. Let's see what else. Yep, that's it for the books. I think I'm gonna go with, I could either go with Elizabeth Osvaldo, but I want to read that book in like physical form, and I do have it in audiobook though, so that's all an option. Saint Germain is always an option too because she was in there. So is Legendborn. Let's go look really quick and see what I have, and then I'll pick something out. So I'll be right back. All right, so we're switching to phone. Hopefully you can hear this okay. I know that my phone's not great. All right, so Tessa Bailey has Black main characters, and a lot of her love interests are different ethnicities than her. So I think that would count as multicultural. I'll put that back in a second. There's Legendborn. These are all my newer books. Okay, I know this one is also a Black main author, but I don't know if the whole cast is Black or if it's mixed. This one I think is the same way. We have Asian here, but I don't know who else is in the book. Same with this one. Again, Asian families, but I don't think it's multicultural. I think it's just one. Same with this one. Here's Sanju Menon. Hers tend to be multicultural, so that might be an option. We have Mexican Gothic, but again, I don't think that's multi. I think that's just one. Shoot, I'm not sure what to pick because these are all my newest books. All my newest books go up here and my older ones go below. Okay, another Black author, not sure if it's multicultural though, and same with this one. I think this one is though. I think this one's multicultural. And that one's supposed to be really good. It's supposed to be really funny. Okay. Brain Fart from earlier, Poet-X, which I have, but I've also already read. Okay, so this is one of the books that I've been wanting to read forever. It's called The Vanishing Half. I know that it's about a Black family, and I'm pretty sure it's multicultural because I'm pretty sure she lives, one of the girls lives as a Black woman, the other one lives as a white woman. Would that be conducive to what I'm looking for here? And I really want to read this one. Let me check with Chris and see what she says. All right, guys. So I did a quick perusal of my bookshelf, which I did with my phone, so hopefully the audio sounds okay. I know the audio can be kind of jumbled on my phone, but I think I'm gonna read The Vanishing Half. I got her input. I asked if she thought this was a good multicultural, and she said yes, because we don't know for a fact there's at least Black and white in here. I'm not sure what else is in here, but this book, it sounds really good. So it's about these two set of twins who are Black, but they're white passing, and one of them stays in their little town and lives her life as a Black woman, and the other one moves away and lives her life as a white woman. And it's about their separation, how they're handling it, what happens when they come back together. I know it's a family story. It's supposed to be really, really good. I'm a little concerned that I'm going to bawl my eyes out because I am an easy crier, and this one seems like it's going to fit the bill perfectly. But here we go. Here's my vlog. Prompt number 3, multicultural, The Vanishing Half. Ooh, I'm a little nervous about this one, but I'm really excited because I've been wanting to read this one forever. I also want to read The Mother, but this one was always more intriguing to me than The Mother was. And it's one of my book of the month books, so it's about time I actually start reading those. I've read one so far, and I've had it for like 4 months. And I keep buying the extras because they're $10, so I got this book for $10, and I'm cheap, so this works for me. All right, I will give you updates when I have them. Bye. I'm going into Walmart for freaking vaccination.
Set in a massage you a little bit.
Hi guys. It's been a few days. It's been a few weird eventful days, but I wanted to catch you guys up. I haven't done any reading. I have only read like the first 10 pages or something of the book, and so I've just been introduced to one of the characters. But I've got a lot of life stuff going on, and I figure this is a vlog. I will keep you guys updated on life stuff as well. I hopefully have just put in a clip of me getting my COVID shot. We signed up for the Johnson & Johnson one shot. That's what our local Walmart had. It's kind of weird to me that we went to a Walmart to get a vaccination when we don't go to Walmart for pretty much anything else. It's just so busy, and I can't deal with that quantity of crowds. So we usually stick to like Target and online shopping and things like that. The grocery store, things like that. We don't tend to go to Walmart very often, but they're the ones that had openings for a vaccine. They had the one shot, so I'm done. I have been fully vaccinated all at one time, which I'm very happy about. I was pretty sick on Tuesday. Monday I felt great. We went out, we got some poke bowls and came home and ate dinner and just had a nice evening. I had a slight headache and a really weird taste in my mouth, but my arm didn't hurt, nothing. We were totally fine. And then Tuesday I woke up and I felt like garbage, like somebody had just smacked me over the head with a flu. I had a massive headache, my whole body ached, all my joints ached. I had a slight fever for me. I take my temperature every morning to track my cycles, and I know that this time of the month I'm tracking about 97 degrees Fahrenheit. I dip down as low as like 96.7 and go up as high as like 97.2. But I have a low temperature, and right after the COVID shot I was almost at 99 degrees. I was like 98.7 or something, and then yesterday I was 98.2, and then today I'm back down to my normal 96.8. So I definitely had a low-grade fever. It would not have been enough of a fever to anybody else, but to me it definitely felt like when I felt like garbage. But it only lasted a day. I took some Tylenol and some ibuprofen. I took like two of each, one of each. 2 ibuprofen because they were very, very low, and then 1 Tylenol. Anyways, and it really helped. They counteracted each other. They helped bring my fever down. They helped make me feel better. So we basically spent all of Tuesday just relaxing. And then yesterday we got some bad news. So we live in a little townhouse in Burbank right now, and we've lived here for a little over a year. November of 19 when we moved in. I mean, our stuff didn't get here until our first load of stuff got here in January. Our second load of stuff got here in February. But for the most part, we've signed our lease at the end of November of 19. And I mean, it's a nice place. It's really dark, which just kind of sucks, and it's a little bit small, which also kind of sucks, but it's in a beautiful area. It's a nice little neighborhood. We have been wanting to move because we want to buy a house. It's ours, but we aren't ready to buy a house just yet. And so we've been trying to talk to our realtors and get some information about buying. We still need a little bit more for a deposit, and we needed to do a little bit of credit work. My credit is fine, but I don't have a full-time job, and so we needed to make sure that I could show them that yes, I am working, yes, I have I can help sustain the house, but they've asked me to find a full-time job because with my current employment I need to work for 2 years before they will look at that as proper employment. So I started looking for jobs and started applying for jobs, and I did that a couple days ago. I think I did it on Monday before I started feeling crap, because I didn't do anything on Tuesday at all. And if I did do it on Tuesday, I was doing it in a haze. And I remember looking through the job applications going, oh, this would be fun. Oh, this would be fun. No, I don't want to do that. It was like car salesman. No, don't want to do that. Dog groomer. Ooh, that sounds like fun. There was a couple of dog groomers in there. There was a couple of gyms in there that I applied for. Just some miscellaneous jobs. I think one of them was a law office or something. as a receptionist because I have my bachelor's degree, but I really don't have a ton of work experience because most of my work experience has been hit and miss all throughout the time because I had school and I've got kids and there's been a lot of holes. So I wasn't expecting anything great. I was expecting something entry level. I figured I'm probably gonna make minimum wage, which here's $15 an hour, and we would just go from there. So anyways, we got an email last night saying that we need to vacate the premises because the owner of the townhouse needs to move back in. So even though we knew this was going to be temporary, we weren't ready to move yet. So he kind of moved up our timeline and now we have to be out in about a month and a half. We have until the end of May, beginning of June. Said that that he's okay until June 1st, but he would like to have us out sooner than later. Pat is leaving again on another work thing, and so he won't be back until May 15th, and then my third son, sorry, I have two sons already. My third son from another mother is going to fly in on the 15th of May to help us move. So we will have, Pat will be back, Jace will be here. I have my 3 kids, plus Pat's gonna get some help from his work buddies. And we're gonna get this house cleared out in like the last week or 2 of May. But we need to find a place to live. So we actually have a rental showing today that we can go look at. The pictures look beautiful. So if the house is anything like the pictures and they will be ready for us to move in May, then we were gonna jump on that. Only problem is we have cats. They said animals are okay, but they didn't specifically say cats, they said dogs. So we'll have to figure that one out, but hopefully it won't be a big deal. And then right after we confirmed the showing to go and look at the house, I got a call from one of the applications I put in at the doggy daycare. And he says that he likes talking to me. He thought it was really fun. He likes that I have experience with animals because I have 3 of my own. My cats I've had for 7 years. And I had some dog stuff when I was a kid. I told him that I don't have a lot of experience with dogs. Besides what I had as a child. He's like, do you have a problem with dogs? I said, no, not at all. I love dogs. And he was like, okay, so you just don't have any yourself. And I was like, no, I don't have any myself because I have 3 cats. But he says he's excited to talk to me some more. So I have an official interview tomorrow to go over all of the job stuff and see if they like me. So fingers crossed that I have the opportunity to hopefully get a job, and fingers crossed that we might have a lead on a house that's beautiful. A lot has happened the last couple of days and I'm a little bit exhausted, but that is my very, very lengthy catch up, and I am going to go inside and get ready to leave so that way we can go look at the house tonight. And just fingers crossed, I will let you guys know once I know more, because hopefully this time I won't go into a massive conniption fit and then stop filming because I'm moving. So hopefully you'll actually get to see it this time. But I will keep you updated as much as possible, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Bye. Hi guys. Sorry it's been so long since I've updated you. I'm trying to figure out a good way to sit and hold this at the same time. Is that better? Okay. It's been like a week since I updated you guys at all. Probably more than that. It's been a hectic week. So, I'm not sure how much I've told you because it's been a hot minute since I've been on here. Crap, I forgot socks. Brain not working anymore. So, we got notice that said that we need to move within the next month or so because our landlord wants the house back because he needs to live in it. So we've been searching for houses. We've seen a couple. We're hopefully going to hear back from one of them today. The one that we want the most, the one we're hoping to get today. But in the meantime, I also got a job. I work at a doggy daycare. I am in the boarding section, so whenever people would board their dogs, I'm one of the ones taking care of them. I'm making sure their kennels are clean, I'm making sure they're fed and they're watered and they're played with and try to make this quick so that my battery doesn't die. I have been working nonstop. So I started a week ago on Monday, and today is Tuesday. So yesterday was my 1 week mark. And today is my 7-day mark. I had Tuesday off last week, and I've worked from Wednesday on, and I have not had a single day off all week long. And so I'm extremely tired. I went to bed. I got home from work at 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and I came home and I slept from like 3:30 to like 7:30. Then I got up, went to the grocery store, picked up my meds and some dinner, ate, and then went back to bed at 10, and I woke up at like 10. So I slept for like 16 hours and I'm still tired. But because of this, I haven't got a ton of reading done. I've been trying to get in some reading, like an hour or two a day when I have a little bit of time. But I haven't had any time the last couple of days. So I'm about 120 pages into my book. I like it a lot. So far, we've only met one of the sisters. We've met Adele, who is the grandmother. We've met Desiree, who is one of the twins. Stella, we have not met yet. And we've gotten to see from Jude's perspective, and Jude is Desiree's daughter. The thing that I find most jarring about this book is I've always known that there's racism, especially in some parts of our country. But I didn't realize how bad the racism was within the Black community. Whether or not you have light skin or dark skin apparently is a thing, and I kind of knew about that. When I lived in Virginia, I had some friends there that told me that I had a friend there she told me that because her skin was light, she was seen as better than somebody who had darker skin, and that just blows my mind. Not only do they have to worry about racism from other people like the white community, but they have to worry about racism within themselves as well because they're not the right color. I find it, like I said, I kind of knew that this was a thing because I was warned about it when I lived in Virginia, but I didn't realize it was that bad of a thing. I thought maybe it was just isolated within the community that my friend was in. But apparently it's not. Apparently it's pretty prevalent throughout the entire community, which I find terrible because apparently you can't win regardless of where you are. Anyways, I like the book. It's pissing me off a lot because it's pissing me off a lot. And I understand that most of this takes place in like the 50s and 60s, but we are seeing parts of it that are late 70s. And we're getting closer and closer to when I've been alive. And I kept hoping that it hasn't been as much of an issue since I've been alive, even though I know it's not true. I'm talking for no reason now. It just upsets me. I'm sorry, it just does. But on a happy note, I did get my book outlet box. Book outlet, not book outlet. That's not what this is. I got my book of the month box. I am not sponsored. I wish they would, but I'm not. But this is my box for the month, and I figured I would show it to you guys. So, the book that I picked out is this one right here, Arsenic and Adobo, and this is my actual book of the month. I know it's a mystery. It's supposed to be kind of funny, and I'm always into the funny stuff. And then I also got two bonus books. The first one I got was the Riley Sager Home Before Dark. I have listened to or read most of his books, and I really like them. This is the only one, I think, that I haven't read or listened to yet. So now I have it. And the last one I got was Gods of Jade and Shadow. I'm not really sure what this one's about. I know that has to do with like the 20s, and I'm kind of obsessed with the 20s, but I'm not really sure what it has to do with. But I figured that it'd be fun to read, so I have my normal book and then my 2 add-ons, because I buy my add-ons every month. That's how I got the book that I'm currently reading. That's it. So that's my little update. The book is going well. Work is hectic. I do have a couple little like snippets of videos of my 2 favorite dogs playing, and so I'll put those in for you guys to see as well. They're super cute. I love them a lot. And I wish I could take them home with me, but apparently it's against the law. So I'm going to go play with them today because they will be gone tomorrow, and so will I. Yeah, tomorrow is dentist appointments and job interviews for my child. So hopefully I will get some reading done. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye. Hi, baby. Hi, girls. Hello. You gonna play? Hi, Sunny. Hi, guys. Welcome back. So this vlog is like never ending. It's been like 3-4 weeks or something psychotically crazy like that. And I apologize. I've been trying to read a book a week, but of course I picked a book that I didn't have an audiobook to. So I ended up buying the audiobook because I needed a little bit of help. So I finally finished The Vanishing Half, and it was beautiful and wonderful. The only downfall to it is that it's got really, really long chapters. So the chapters are like 30 plus pages each, which lately with work has been extremely difficult to be able to achieve sitting down for long enough to read an entire chapter. And I really despise stopping books in the middle of chapters. So I really wanted to get the whole thing done. So I would like read for a little while before I went to work, but as I got more and more into my job, I got tireder and tireder. So I work at a doggy daycare, which I think I mentioned earlier, and I do have some videos for you guys, not very many, just a couple little things. But I got moved to boarding, and the boarding is where, you know, you board your animals to go out on vacation. And we've had some pretty hectic weekends, and I actually have a full schedule now. So I work opening shift on Saturdays and Sundays. I close Mondays, Wednesdays and Thursdays. So today's Tuesday, and I finished the book yesterday. I got in this mood where I wanted to finish the book, but I also wanted to play video games. So I used one of my credits for Audible and bought the audiobook for it, because I tried checking it out from the library, but the wait was like 19 weeks long. So I was like, it's not worth waiting that long for it. But I liked it a lot. The only critique is that the chapters are super long, and I really wanted to see more of the twins together. You don't see very much of them together, but you do get chapters from both twins' perspectives. You get a little bit from the mom's perspective. You get some of it from the daughter's perspectives. They each have a daughter, and you get some from each of their perspectives. And you even get a little bit from like the boyfriend's perspective. Desiree has a boyfriend, and you get a little bit from his perspective. You don't see anything from Stella's husband, but you do get to see enough of their lives that you kind of feel included and kind of get to see them grow. And you really do see a wide span of time. Most of this takes place in like the 80s, the 70s and 80s, but you see everything from just before the twins are born until the death of their mother. So I mean, you see a good span of their lifetime. It's really just a family drama type of book, and it was really good. I liked it. It really makes you stop and think about race and stuff like that, though, because hearing that even within a ethnic race group, you have prejudices based on how light or dark your skin is. And I just think that's the stupidest shit I've ever heard. We are a human race. We are not our ethnicity shouldn't matter. And to see them matter within their same ethnic groups just seems ridiculous to me. But this is a lot of stuff was based on history, and it is own voices. The author of the book is black, so I'm going to take her word for it that this is how history was. It just makes me sad because I know that we haven't moved as far forward as I was hoping we would have by this point in time. So 5 stars, really good, loved it a lot. Audiobook was great. I only listened to the last third of it on audiobook. I made it through most of it physically. I just was so tired and I couldn't function well enough to read the last little bit of it, so I listened to it. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. We have been going through a lot. We have a move going on right now, and with my work and the move, it was a lot. So I'm really, really hoping that this next poll, which is mine, I will get something nice and light and fluffy, because I don't know if I can handle something hard at this point in time. I will have to audiobook it for sure if it's hard. So I am sitting in my new backyard right now, and I will give you guys a tour in the next video because right now there really isn't anything in the house, but I figured I can kind of document that a little bit too in this. I thought about doing a designated moving vlog, but I'm not going to be great at filming because one of the houses is too dark to get anything decent, and the other one, I don't know. Stress is hard. But yeah, that's it for now, and I will keep you guys hopefully better updated, and hopefully you'll get these a little more often moving forward as the move is done. And I just had a bug flying in my ear, sorry. Between hopefully when the move is done, it'll be a lot easier to read, and once I get better used to my job. So I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to the next reading vlog in our TBR Prompt series, season, what is this? I don't know what I'm talking about. So I am in the backyard of my new house. We are renting. My landlord decided that he needed to move back into our house, and when he said he needed to move back in, that means we needed to leave. He only gave us like 3 weeks, 4 weeks to do it. We got him up to 6, so we took a month and a half. And he actually might get the house a little early because we have until June 1st, but it is now like the 8th, it's the 11th of May, and we already have a place to live. My son is watching me. It's quite crazy. Oh, and now he's flipping me off. Thanks. Anyways, it's the 11th of May, so he actually may get the house a little earlier than we said that he was going to, because I really want to be into this house sooner than later. The only problem is that my commute's going to go from 2 minutes to like 30 minutes. Literally, I work down the street from my house right now. But anyways, so the last one was The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett, and I am now completed that one. So now it's time to pull a new pick out of the jar. I'm a little bit limited on my books right now because more than half my books are in boxes at the moment. So I will deal with what I can when I pull this. So let's find out what it is.